Here we are, Team 27.5 working on the project Smart Helmet for the Texas Instrument Analog Design Contest 2013-14. Let me introduce you with the project Smart Helmet, which has following 5 features. The first feature is helmet compulsion. Due to inefficient enforcement of law in India, people hardly care to wear helmet. So we decided to develop a device which doesn't allow bike to start until driver wears the helmet. This is done by using simple limit switch. The second feature is alcohol detection. Around 60% of the road accidents in India are due to drunken driving. So there is a need to develop a device which automatically detects the alcohol content consumed by the driver and locks the engine if alcohol content consumed is found to be high. This is done by using analyzer MQ3. The third feature is accident detection, which is done by using HCSR04 ultrasonic sensor. There are many cases in which victims lose their life due to delay in first aid. So our fourth feature is to send the information of the accident to the family member and ambulance control room through GSM. Our fifth feature is automatic control of headlights according to the intensity of light to save some energy. This is done by using OPT101 photodiode.
Now, as you all have an overall idea about our project, let's start with helmet compulsion and alcohol detection. So for helmet detection, we have used limit switch. Limit switch has 3 terminals, normally closed, normally open and common. We have attached normally closed to ground, normally open to VCC and common to output, and the output is attached to microcontroller. So this is our smart helmet, and let me show you where I have positioned the limit switch. As you all can see, I have placed limit switch at the top of the helmet inside it. It works like this. And for alcohol detection, we have used analyzer MQ3, which gives analog output, which we have digitalized using operational amplifier as comparator by giving reference voltage using potentiometers. The output of both the limit switch and the alcohol sensor is given to the microcontroller MSP430 G2 launchpad, which is programmed using Energia to give digital output. The output goes high only when the limit switch is closed and the alcohol sensor does not detect any alcoholic content. So now let's take a look at the block diagram and the program used for the helmet compulsion and alcohol detection. The microcontroller gives the output corresponding to the inputs. The output of the microcontroller is fed to ULN2803, which amplifies the input signal and drives the relay. So let's see how it works. I am not wearing the helmet and the LED is red. It means the vehicle won't start. Now I have not consumed any alcoholic content. So after wearing this helmet, let's see what happens. The light turns green, which means the vehicle would start now.
We will show you how our smart helmet works with the bike. We have already attached our system to the bike using relay. Let's see what happens if the driver is not wearing the helmet. Now let me show you the circuit we have attached with the bike. This is our relay system. We have attached it in the series with the battery, as you can see. When microcontroller give high output, the relay will short these 2 wires and the circuit will be completed. But in case of microcontroller giving low output, the relay will not close this switch and the wire will be open and the circuit is not complete. We cannot start the bike. Now he's not wearing the helmet. Let's see if I can start the bike or not. You can see I'm turning on the bike, but it's not starting. This means our system is working properly. The bike doesn't start. Next, let's see what happens if the driver is wearing the helmet and is not drunk. Now the driver is not drunk and will wear the helmet. As he wore the helmet, you can see microcontroller is showing green LED. This means the circuit is complete. You can now start the bike. Now let's see if I can turn on my bike. The circuit is complete. I can turn on my bike by pressing the self. Great, the bike starts. Next, let us see what happens when the driver is drunk. For presence of alcohol, we have used this jumper to connect the heater of the sensor. This will replicate the same scenario of alcohol consumption. As you can see, the red light is glowing. This means alcohol is present. Due to presence of alcohol, microcontroller is showing red light. This means now also the bike don't start. Let's see if I can start the bike or not. Nothing is working. The circuit is not complete. Again, the bike doesn't start. With this, we have achieved both our objectives of helmet compulsion and alcohol detection.
Our next objective is accident detection. For accident detection, we have used ultrasonic module. As you can see, ultrasonic module has 4 pins. First one is VCC, second one is trigger, third one is echo, and the fourth one is ground. Trigger is the input to the module. Echo is the output. We have interfaced ultrasonic module with the microcontroller. We have used Arduino Atmega 8 microcontroller for this purpose. We have attached ultrasonic sensor at the bottom of the bike. Ultrasonic sensor keeps on sending and receiving waves. In normal conditions, the ultrasonic sensor and the road are at same distance. But in case of accident, the contact between the road and the sensor breaks. This will help us in detecting the accident. As we have detected the accident, the next step is sending the information to the family member and the ambulance control room. We have used GSM module to send the information via SMS. We have interfaced GSM module with the microcontroller. According to the output of the ultrasonic sensor, the microcontroller will trigger the GSM and send information of the accident to the family member and the control room of the ambulance.
As you can see, we have attached GSM module with the Arduino microcontroller. We have also attached ultrasonic sensor with the controller. Ultrasonic sensor is attached at the bottom of the bike to detect the accident. In case of accident, the bike will toggle. We are replicating the same scenario by tilting the bike. Now, let's see what happens. I'm showing you the timing on my mobile phone. It's 9:17. As you can see, as he has tilted the bike, there's green light showing that there is an accident. And also, I have received a message at 9:18. The message is sent by the GSM. It says, yes, it is working. It means that my system is working. It will send a message when there is an accident. At the end, we have achieved our objective of accident detection and sending information of the accident to the family member and the ambulance.
So our next feature is automatic control of headlights according to the intensity of light. For this purpose, we are using OPT101 photodiode from Texas Instruments. OPT101 is a monolithic photodiode with on-chip transimpedance amplifier. In this photodiode, output voltage increases linearly with the light intensity. Let's see the circuit of OPT101. The positive terminal of the battery is connected at pin 1 and negative terminal is connected at pin 8. Pin 5 is taken as output and is also given as a feedback at pin 4. You can see output voltage changing as the light intensity is changed. So headlights of the bike can be automatically controlled according to the intensity of light falling on the photodiode.
As my friends have just told you how this smart helmet works and how it could be beneficial to us, now I am going to tell you how it can be upgraded in the near future. The addition of GPS into this system would help us to locate the exact location of accident site, and this helmet can be made wireless. So, at the end, we would like to thank Texas Instrument for organizing this contest and giving us an opportunity to explore our idea and represent ourselves at a national level. And we would also like to thank our mentor, Mr. Narendra Singh.